What's up, YouTube? This is your big brother, King Jabez, back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, feel free to follow me over on Instagram at @KingJabez. If you want to talk to me on a personal one-on-one level, I do offer consultations. Whatever you decide to do, it will be greatly appreciated. Well, you know what I say all the time, let's do some work. I got a good one for you today. And we're going to really begin to tap into some of this family dysfunction. Let me give you a kind of a warning, right? We are, as chosen men and women, listen to me, because some of y'all are uncomfortable with the title. The title made you uncomfortable. Already pretty hard. They ain't started yet, right? Listen to me. We are replacing our lives as adult men and women where we will not tolerate dishonor, dysfunction, because they're family. Just because we are the same blood doesn't mean you have the right to speak curses over my life. I'm gonna get you right today. You no longer, let me speak right away. You no longer have the right to speak your spells over me, trying to limit my potential, trying to keep me in my place. We are done with that. And so if you can resonate with this message, listen to me. Some of you, stop letting your family verbally abuse you. Stop letting your family economically drain you. I know, ooh, getting personal. I don't even like that. Stop letting your family use you. Okay? Now, out the gate, clearly, we're not talking about everybody in your family. I hope you got some family members you love. Okay? So we're not saying everybody, but the ones who fit into the category. We all have family who fit into the category. Preferably, you have someone that you do connect with. Okay? And you should. And preferably your immediate family. You're close to them. That's just common sense. But the truth is, there are some people who are your kinfolks who are no longer in position where they're going to be in alignment with your purpose, your destiny, and going forward in life. Chosen ones, your family never supported or liked anything you've done. And it's time for you now, as an adult man, as an adult woman, to just finally accept that. Finally accept the reality that some relationships will never be healthy. Now, off the cuff, this is not a statement against your entire family. I hope that's not the case. I hope there's someone in the family you can trust, whether that's your mother, your father, a grandmother, a brother, a spouse. We're not talking about everybody, so let me make that clear. However, we're talking about a number of people in your family, sometimes cousins, sometimes aunts and uncles, who have never supported your game. It's just that simple. And as a big girl, as a big boy, at this point in our lives, we have to accept that some relationships will never be what they are and refuse backwards relationships. That's what we're talking about here today. That negative energy, monitoring spirits. See, you talk about monitoring spirits. I want you to get this. Some of your family, listen to me again, this is what I know. Some of your family members have been the biggest monitoring spirits in your life. Making sure for you ladies you don't get too cute. Making sure for the guys you don't get too cool. You don't get too strong. You don't get too much money. They try to always keep you in your place. You know, because that's where you belong. You belong beneath me. You see, that's how they think. So if you have anyone in your life that is trying to keep you in your place, whatever that is, and whoever they think you are, drop them. Right? ASAP. Tell them to push on like Fred Flintstone. You hear me? I said that. Push on like Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba do, all that. If you don't want me to be great, come on now, I'm tired of playing with y'all. If you don't want me to reach my full potential, if you're not going to celebrate me as I try to shoot for the stars, if you got a problem with me, want to get stronger, come on, let's talk. You got a problem with me, want to be wiser and better and wealthier and healthier, get out my life. That's where we're at today. And so what am I saying? We're going to stop using family as an excuse to be mediocre. We're going to stop using the word family as your way in to abuse me mentally. To abuse me verbally. You think, come on now, because we're family, you can just talk to me in any kind of way. Where if somebody in the streets talks to me that way, we will have a problem. But because we're family, you feel like you got a pass to verbally abuse me. We're stopping that. Words are spells. So I'm not going to allow you to sit here and speak these spells over me. Because we got the same blood. Come on now, somebody help me with this video. Get in the chat. Same blood to me, you can speak spells over me. If you feel some way about me, whether it be jealousy, whether you just feel like I'm not who you think I am, whatever the case may be, listen to me. We are done. You hear me? We are done. We are finished with backwards relationships. You got some of them in your story every day, on your socials, follow all your socials, don't like nothing you got going on. Isn't that strange to you? That is an unusual energy. That's not support. Where you're trying to go, chosen man, chosen woman, listen to me, sir, ma'am, you need support. You need people who are in alignment with you. You need your tribe. You hear me? You need people who are going to push you to the next level. And so sometimes you got to find these people online, whether it be through a mentor, whether it be through a coach, whether it be through a book. Sometimes books, by the way, that's your cheapest mentor you're going to get. If you can't afford an actual mentor, that's fine. Start with books. Go spend $10, $15 and buy yourself a book that's going to help you get your mind right. Because some of you right now, you are limited. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to speak to your spirit today. Come here. I know you want to run. You're uncomfortable. Come talk about family. You ready to leave? Nuh-uh. Come here. Sit down. Let Big Bro talk to you. You need to get some of that witchcraft out your head that your mama put there. I know you, man. Ooh, I said mama. Ain't no way you said mama on live. You said mama. Who you think you are? Yes, get that witchcraft out your head your mama put there. That your daddy put there. That your cousins put there. Get that confusion out your mind, sir, ma'am. Get your mind right. Some of you can't even go forward because you got all this doubt in your mind based on all those spells and words and energies and actions toward you from your so-called family. Yes, I want you to understand. Ooh, this is personal here today, boy. I tell you, listen to me. I know I'm getting personal with you. Listen to me. Sometimes some of your so-called family, they have been on an assignment to hinder you, to eat away at your self-esteem, to make you feel less than, for whatever the case may be. Of course, there's multiple reasons why they do that, multiple motives is what I'm trying to say. It could be jealousy, it could be they don't like your mama, it could be a number of reasons why. I don't know, but you know why. But whatever the reason is, and for whatever reason, they have a problem with you. And for your best mental, physical, spiritual health, it's time for a clean break. In other words, there is no more coming over for dinner and it's going to be an awkward half-an-hour conversation. Okay, come on, I'd have been to too many of those. I'm over here just because you're family, but this is awkward and uncomfortable. And we both can't wait till each other's gone. Done. We're not doing it anymore. If we're at a place now where there's no, after all these years, okay, there's no connection, there's no agreement, there's no support and love, it's time for you to find people who are on that type of time with you. Now, for about 10 of you, let me get you straight real quick. For about 10 of you hear this message, and this is the first thing you hear, if you say this, you're bitter. You're angry. You have a problem. That's what you hear because that's what you've been trained to hear. You've been trained, sir, ma'am, to ignore any family dysfunction. We're not doing it anymore. This ain't family. This is TikTok. This is IG, YouTube, wherever I put this video at. Okay? This ain't that. We are no longer ignoring, cutting a pass for dysfunction because we are related. Okay? So you will not make me the issue because I'm calling you out. That's how you start thinking. So in other words, stop letting these people make you the bad guy because you're speaking up against their dysfunction. That's what they want to do. They want to act like somehow you're wrong to call them out for what they've done. Now, of course, use wisdom how you do that, however you go about that. But the truth is, no longer allow people to gaslight you. That's what I'm trying to say. They want to gaslight you. Family big for gaslighting because you're calling out some dysfunction, because you're calling out something that's not right. And furthermore, you understand that where you're going, I won't get there with this energy. Okay, everything is energy. As I said before, everything is based upon energy. Conversations, music, business, interacting with other people, the way you carry yourself each day, going to the gym, working, reading books. You have to protect this. Now, you mind if I take you to the Bible for a second? That's okay, right? What does the Bible say? For all the scholars in the back. Guard your heart. You know Big Bro know the Bible. With all diligence. For out of it proceeds the issues of life. So a part of guarding the heart, not referring to the organ pumps blood, but the spirit, the inner who you are, the core of who you are, right? Your worldview, your ideology, the way you think, your perspective, your who you are. You can't protect that if you're consistently allowing yourself to be subject to negative energy. Somebody ought to put in the comment section. You cannot guard your spirit if you're constantly open to criticism, constantly open to second guessing. Just the nonsense that you go through when people begin to feel a way about their position in the world and where you are at and measuring themselves against you. See, there are a lot of people who want to build their esteem off your back. Let me say it again for the people in the back who missed it. There are people out here who want to build their esteem off of your back. So they are okay as long as they feel like you need them. I'm gonna get to you now. Come on over here. As long as I feel like you need me, I'm okay. But the moment you show me that you don't need me, and matter of fact, you're doing better without me, you're going further without me, then there's a problem. So there are some people in your family, sometimes parents, mothers, cousins, who never really cared about you. They just enjoyed that feeling they got from you of being needed because it made them feel better. And when you begin to grow and to step in your own space and to go forward in life, now you're arrogant. Come on. Now you're arrogant. Now you think you're better than me. No, I don't think better than you. You think that. Talk back to him. Okay? You think that. That's your problem, gang. I ain't saying nothing about being better than you. I'm trying to better myself and be the best version I can be. But you see that as an attack against you because all this time you've been measuring yourself against me. So that was a long way of saying your family never liked or cared about you. Some of them. And you need to understand that for your own mental health. For whatever reason, they never liked or cared about you. And you're the place in your life now where you don't care. Somebody put in the comment section, we don't care. Okay? Over. Done. I know who I am. That's why you got to be secure in yourself. Figure out your history. Getting your gifts in order. Taking care of your physical body. Feeding your mind. Working to bring resources in for yourself. Getting yourself ready for the next season of your life. You don't have time to be around people who never care alike. If you don't care alike, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Right? That's where we're at now. No bitterness. Hope you have a good life. God bless you, but I can't be around you. Because you have proven to me that my success is not something you want to see. Okay, because some of y'all still ain't getting this yet. You have proven, that sounds good actually, now think about it. You have proven to me that my success is something you don't want to see. And so we now have a clear disagreement. Okay, because I want to see it. I want to be great. That's what you're supposed to think of your chosen one. I want to shoot for the stars. I want to reach my full potential. I want to travel, make connections, make some big moves. You hear me? Blow up. Let's be clear. Come on. What am I talking about? That next move, open doors, right? Provision, the release of wealth. That's what you're trying to work towards. And you can't work towards that with people constantly pulling you down with the negative energy. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. We're going to dive a little deeper. Here are some signs that you have family that brought this negativity into your space. And I'm going to read here about 12 to 15 statements that can help you begin to think about the nature of relationships and how your family and upbringing affected you for good or bad. In this case, this is the negative. Living with consistent sadness or depression. All right, think about this. Feeling unusually anxious or fearful in relationships. An inability to express your deepest feelings to those closest to you. Showing little to no sympathy for others. The ability to detach or emotionally disassociate from painful situations. Getting easily upset and angry. Feeling a strong need to control the others around you. Backing away from a relationship as soon as it becomes personal. Always giving in to keep the peace. Constant performing for others to avoid their rejection. Perfectionist. Using addictive behaviors to cover the pain in your heart. Making impulsive, life-changing decisions. So that's a lot to think about. Of course, I want you to replay this tape, this video, process that. Think about that. Does any of this resonate with me? And is this something that I have learned, has been learned behavior through my family relationships? Now, we're not here to say that all that is because of family. Some of that is based upon, of course, the decisions you made as a person, right? At the end of the day, we're all accountable for all of our actions. However, in our process of growth and reaching our full potential and going to our higher self and really being great at what we want to do, it's important to get all of that dysfunction out of us because we want to be healthy when the Most High sends us those right connections, when the Most High sends you your person, when the Most High gives you a new job, a new opportunity. You don't want to bring that energy into a healthy space. That makes sense? So it is important that you begin to dive a little deeper, right? Maybe some therapy. That's why I suggested that I have a, of course, endorsement with BetterHelp, right? There is a space for that to deal with all this stuff. You can't deal with this just from a YouTube video. Let's just be real. Be for real. You need to talk to somebody, right? You need to invest some money into yourself. Let me say that again. You need to invest some money into you. whether it be through physical fitness, your diet. But don't forget, because some of you do that. You do the physical, you do the fitness, the eating, reading the books, but you're not really willing to deal with the deep, personal. And that's necessary, right? Deal with all of that, and that'll help you to go to the next level and become the best version of yourself. So, that's all I have for today. I think this video will add some value to your life. There's a message on my heart that I want to share for some time now, actually. And I feel like timing is important with everything. This is one that's been in the back of my mind probably since about June of last year, to be honest. June of last year is when I dropped that video, Chosen Ones Must Pass the Humiliation Ritual. And there was a young man who commented about his family dysfunction. And the comment had, I think, hundreds of likes, many responses. So a lot of people were able to resonate with that. So I feel like this is a message that some of you need to hear. Now, again, let me make it crystal clear. We are not here to demonize our entire family. I don't think that's wise either. But it is a message for those who fit into this category, right? So when I say family, I don't mean every single person. I think common sense will tell you that. But I got to say that because some people take it to the extreme, right? But those in your family who fit the bill of today's message. And preferably, you're not the one doing that. Let me just drop that real quick. Let me drop that piece real quick. I'm not going to push them and just drop that. Hopefully, you're not the one doing it. Hopefully, you're not the family member who is trying to hold others back out of jealousy and competition. Don't do that, gang. If you got Cuzzo, big bro, little bro, big sis, little sis that's doing their thing, celebrate that, gang. Don't be a hater. Okay, so some of you, let me drop that real quick. Some of y'all hating on your own family. Stop doing that, gang. Let your family be great. Be inspired. Tell yourself this. You see somebody doing good, don't get mad. Just say, you know what? I'm inspired. That's the healthy way to think. So, I've said enough. I think you all can get some out this video. Thanks for listening. This is your big brother, King Jabez. God bless. Peace.